Microsoft buys Activision, what are three big impacts that's going to have for its stock?
Let's
I
do it.
always
Ian.
told you guys the company with the biggest war chest is going to win every time. So just when a little boring Microsoft. So you have to understand they're the number one enterprise software business in the world. Now, Call of Duty under their possession, Halo under their possession. So all my gamers, I want y'all to go crazy. Put y'all gamer tags in here, right? So now you have two of the best first-person shooters, and they've acquired King Games. So now you have mobile gaming,
Candy
Call
Crush.
of Duty, Candy Crush, Halo. Now when you merge that with Game Pass, oh baby, it's over. So those same boring companies that, the ones that don't move and da-da-da. If you've invested in Microsoft, please put Microsoft in chat if you bought it and you've never lost sleep over it. So now, number one enterprise software, they're making a hard push in gaming. And then three, we'll talk about it. They're going to be a significant player in the metaverse. Well, I'll say it now. The two big players on the consumer side are going to be Apple and Google. Microsoft and Facebook will do something on enterprise side and be good. Those are the four, the same big four that have been dominating currently. So when you have that much money, and that's why I told you guys in 2020.
Ian, real quick, what about, would you throw Amazon in there?
Mm-mm.
Okay, we'll talk. Okay, go. Keep going.
In terms of metaverse?
Yeah, infrastructure.
Short answer, no.
They're going to cross over and do something else.
No.
All right. I'm gonna call you on the bat line.
Shout out to Jeff Bezos, though. Jeff Bezos is
brilliant.
Crazy.
Hold on. There's a couple things that, and you said them, but I want to make sure that because I wrote down three, and this is important. So obviously, Microsoft, when they bought Activision, they now become the number three, the third largest gaming company behind Tencent and Sony. Right. There was a key quote though, and this is important because you brought up Call of Duty, and it's a big title. If you look at the number one selling video games every year, it's always in the top five, if not in the top three, every single year. It doesn't matter which version comes out. But they said something very important. They said they're going to honor their existing Sony contracts and won't make Call of Duty exclusive right away.
Yes.
Key words right
away,
which means that at some point down the line, Call of Duty will be an exclusive game for the Xbox or whatever gaming system that they have at the time. The other point that you spoke about was Game Pass, and we can't just breeze over Game Pass because they're like, oh, what does that mean? So Game Pass is like their version of Netflix or like a Spotify in a situation where you get to be a part of a community and have the access to tons of
library of games.
A library of gaming, right? A whole library of gaming. Here's the key thing though, right? They have over 25 million subscribers on Game Pass. 25 million.
More than Peloton.
Wait, $16 subscriptions. You know what that means every quarter or every month?
Homework for everybody. What's the churn rate on that business? You guys want to master investing? What's the churn rate? Because then you can know what the multiple is over 2 years. And they have not even put focus on Game Pass yet.
Game Pass is generating $400 million a month.
Call of Duty.
$400 million a month.
Call of Duty is going to be big for the metaverse. Interactive. It's a perfect game. It's a perfect game for virtual reality type of feel. And I can see that. I can see that being one of the biggest games in the metaverse.
Yep. And listen, I'm begging you, please put this in chat. Only invest in the mega empires. I'm telling you, if I'm not beating up on Kathy, I told you that I was going to attack her. I feel bad for her. If that Doge, Shiba, all those were the ones, trust me, I would be them heavy. Trust me. Gotta put your money in the. I know some are cheaper. They're cheap for a reason. They're cheap for a reason. You notice nobody leaked this information out. And then also because they had a bad culture of sexual harassment, it ruined the value. That's why consistency and everything is important. Because if they would have cleaned up their culture, they would have gotten a better deal. Activision would have. Now, and also if the deal doesn't go through, Google what the breakup fee if Activision messes this up because of the sexual harassment lawsuit. Usually the buyer has a breakup fee.
Yeah.
Hedge at all times.
They desperately needed something like this. Their stock was on the downside. So they desperately needed that. But yeah,
big bank take little bank
every time.
Always.
69, the biggest acquisition, 69 billion.
We learned that in the basics. All right, shout out to YouTube. Let's push to 13,000. Hit the like button.
We get 13,000. I'm more crazy on Cash App.
I think we had 12,700.
Yeah,
Mike just updated me on the number. Let's go. Let's run it up.
All right, let's get into this conversation. Cryptocurrency. Talking about crashes. Everybody's panicking. Bitcoin on Saturday was going crazy this whole weekend. It actually was uptick today, but Bitcoin, I think it's in 30s, right?
Down to 33.4.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Bitcoin is currently at 36,000. Rebound a little bit. Ethereum is at 2,300. Binance Coin is at $362. Cardano is at $1.04. The notorious XRP, the people's favorite, is at 60 cents. Solana, which is extremely interesting. We've talked about Solana a lot. With NFTs, is at $88. And the infamous Dogecoin is at $13. Shout out to 19 Keys on the check-in. Shout out to my bro.
What up?
Shout out to my brother MC, the mortgage guy.
You understand?
What up?
And Polkadot is also at $17. So all right.
Polkadot. Yeah.
Cryptocurrency. How do we feel about this? The current state of crypto? Yes.
I thought they were delevered. This was going to be the coin that takes over the central banks. And how the banking system works is that they run everything. That's why every time Josh is on, I refer to James Pierpont Morgan. He literally saved the country and bailed out the country himself. Then all the regulations came after that. The bank is, shout out to everybody in hedge funds, I'm not going to go crazy. They run the planet. They're not going to give up their power. So if we're looking for an edge in the market, you don't think that they are as well? They already have the edge. And write this down. Number 2, all assets compete against each other for capital. So in the 80s, it was oil, great. Gas, great. Real estate, great. Low inflation environment, tech stocks. I told you guys, if we go to 15% on inflation, tech going to get better. So you have to be mindful. And every asset that you invest in, you have to look at what is going to give you the highest return with the lowest drawdown. This is why defense matters so much. And when he was bringing it up with Floyd, same thing. I am technically a catastrophic investor. I want to buy at the deepest lows possible, because when you don't, it hurts really bad. And even if, let's say hypothetically, you're down 20% and you know it's going to go up, logically, you get it. Emotionally, it hurts to be down 20%. So when you're investing in these assets and it's at the high, once again, what was the high of Bitcoin last year? Once again, cut it in half. That should tell you your first entry into the market. If you bought in the 60s or high 50s, it's a huge mistake. Crypto will recover, but everyone is rebalancing where the market is going and what they're going to do to the capital, because everybody that's smart in investing is going to put their money that is going to be the safest first, and then the thing that gives them the highest reward. Be patient. I told you guys about Doge and where it was going to go. And 20,000 on Bitcoin doesn't sound crazy now, does it? On Saturdays, the market drops a little bit more. So if you want to buy in, buy there. But 20,000 on Bitcoin doesn't sound so damn crazy, does it? Be patient. Be patient.
My graduates from my school being Forbes, bag drop.
Bag drop.
A mic drop, bag drop.
Bag drop.